Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Elevate Genius. Today we're diving into a thought-provoking book that challenges the hustle culture and the constant pressure to be productive. It's I Didn't Do the Thing Today on Letting Go of Productivity Guilt by Madeleine Dore. If you've ever felt guilty for not ticking everything off your to-do list or struggled with the feeling that you're never doing enough, this book is for you. So let's get into it. Before we dive deeper, let's start with a concept that sits at the heart of this book, productivity guilt. It's that nagging feeling we get when we don't complete our tasks, when we take a break, or when we simply don't live up to our own or society's expectations of constant productivity. Madeleine Dore explores this guilt in depth, questioning why we feel the need to measure our worth through our productivity. She suggests that productivity guilt is rooted in societal pressures and self-imposed expectations that are often unrealistic. The myth of constant productivity. One of the central ideas Dore explores is the myth of constant productivity, the belief that we must always be doing something to be valuable. She argues that this belief is not only false but also damaging. We live in a culture that glorifies busyness and equates rest with laziness. However, Dore points out that this constant push to be productive can lead to burnout, stress, and a disconnection from what truly matters. Dore draws on research and personal anecdotes to illustrate how the pressure to be productive can actually hinder creativity and well-being. Dore emphasizes that rest and leisure are not just breaks from productivity, but essential components of a balanced life. Unpacking the productivity myths. The book delves into several myths surrounding productivity. One myth is that there is a perfect way to structure your day or a right amount of tasks to complete. Dore challenges this by showing that productivity is not a one-size-fits-all concept. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's okay. She encourages readers to find their own rhythm and to be gentle with themselves when things don't go as planned. Another myth Dore addresses is the idea that more is always better. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with messages to do more, achieve more, and be more, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that we need to be constantly busy to be successful. Dore argues that this mindset can lead to a never-ending cycle of striving without ever feeling satisfied. She suggests that sometimes doing less can actually lead to more meaningful and fulfilling outcomes. Redefining success and failure. Success and failure are two concepts that Dore examines in detail. She questions the conventional definitions of success, which are often tied to external achievements, such as career advancement, financial gain, or social recognition. Dore suggests that these definitions can be limiting and lead to feelings of inadequacy when we don't meet these expectations. Instead, Dore encourages readers to redefine success in a way that aligns with their personal values and brings them joy. She also redefines failure not as a sign of inadequacy, but as a natural part of the learning process. The role of time in productivity. Time is a central theme in the book, and Dore explores how our perception of time influences our productivity and well-being. She discusses the concept of time scarcity, the feeling that there is never enough time to do everything we need to do. This scarcity mindset can lead to stress, anxiety, and a constant sense of urgency. Dore encourages readers to shift their perspective on time. Instead of seeing time as something to be managed or controlled, she suggests embracing the ebb and flow of time and allowing ourselves to be more present in the moment. This might mean slowing down, letting go of the need to always be productive, and finding joy in the small, everyday moments. The art of doing nothing. One of the most liberating ideas in the book is the concept of doing nothing in a culture that values busyness. Doing nothing can feel like a radical act. Dore explores the power of slowing down, taking breaks, and allowing ourselves to be still. She argues that these moments of stillness are not only necessary for our well-being, but also essential for creativity and self-discovery. Dore shares her own experiences with doing nothing and how it has helped her gain clarity and perspective. She also draws on the experiences of others who have found value in slowing down and taking time to rest. Practical tips for letting go of productivity guilt. Throughout the book, Dore offers practical tips for letting go of productivity guilt and finding a more balanced approach to life. One of the first steps is to become aware of the guilt when it arises and to question its validity. Dore suggests asking yourself, why do I feel guilty? Is this guilt helping me, or is it just adding unnecessary pressure? She also emphasizes the importance of self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you don't accomplish everything you set out to do. Dore reminds us that we are human and it's natural to have days where we're not at our most productive. She encourages readers to treat themselves with the same kindness and understanding that they would offer to a friend. Another tip Dore offers is to set realistic expectations for yourself. Instead of creating an overwhelming to-do list, try focusing on one or two key tasks each day. Dore suggests prioritizing tasks that align with your values and bring you joy, rather than trying to do everything. She also encourages readers to embrace imperfection and to recognize that not every day needs to be filled with achievements. The importance of self-reflection. Self-reflection is another key theme in the book. Dore encourages readers to take time to reflect on their relationship with productivity and to explore how it affects their well-being. She suggests asking yourself questions like, what does productivity mean to me? How do I define success? Am I measuring my worth by what I accomplish? Dore also highlights the importance of being mindful of the stories we tell ourselves about productivity. She encourages readers to challenge the narrative that equates busyness with worth and to create new stories that prioritize well-being and fulfillment. Self-reflection, according to Dore, is a powerful tool for breaking free from the cycle of productivity guilt and finding a more balanced approach to life. Personal stories and insights. One of the most compelling aspects of Dore's book is her use of personal stories and insights. She shares her own experiences with productivity guilt and how she has learned to navigate the pressures of modern life. These stories are relatable and offer a sense of solidarity to readers who may be struggling with similar issues. Dore also includes stories from others who have found ways to let go of productivity guilt and live more fulfilling lives. These stories provide inspiration and practical examples of how to embrace a more balanced approach to work and life. In conclusion, I Didn't Do the Thing Today is a powerful exploration of the pressures we face to always be productive and the toll that these pressures can take on our well-being. Madeleine Dore invites us to challenge the myths of constant productivity, redefine success on our own terms, and embrace the art of doing nothing. This book is a reminder that our worth is not tied to our productivity and that it's okay to take a step back, rest, and simply be. Thank you for watching, and if you found this summary helpful, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. And most importantly, in everything you do, remember to learn, motivate, and inspire.